What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the final episode of Assault League Bouquet. This one's titled Bouquet, Flower Language. As kind of expected, bouquet makes sense. We've gone through individual flowers to make a bouquet of flowers, and therefore represent, I guess, our main squad, and so on. But yeah, we have one last huge to fight right now, and I assume that's going to be the finale and the final fight. To what extent this will influence the huge in the world as a whole, I don't quite understand yet. I don't think they're just going to be done with the huge problem just yet. I feel like that would... I don't feel like you can do that in this final episode. I don't think you can just say, and the huge were annihilated and peace was restored, because realistically that wouldn't happen. But we will learn... we will learn something important here about, the skill Charisma, or its evolved form Lapis, or something along those lines. There's still a bit of confusion about who's got what skill, essentially. Like, why is Riri the only one that's able to use a charm in all of this? Or is Yu going to be able to use a charm because her charm that she was going to defend herself with when Riri was coming around to get her out of there because she didn't follow the evacuation order when those missiles were coming down. Smashed up Yu's charm, and now Yu, motivated to go with Riri, essentially, I think is thinking, I'm going to go take that Dying Slave from downstairs, and I wonder what effect that's going to have if she overwrites it after, what was her name, Misuzu? Was it Misuzu? It's not listed here for some reason. For some reason, her character's not listed on any list. But I think it was Misuzu. I wonder what effect that's going to have by overwriting it. And also what her greater involvement with this is. Because it's saying that the huge are becoming more ferocious and violent and everything like that. And they're just using up all their magi. It's possible that maybe this was a Hail Mary from Misuzu. And she thought, for the greater good, maybe what if I did this to accelerate their hatred, burn through all their resources, and bring themselves to an end quicker, essentially. Maybe that's where they're going with it. What Misuzu's actual rare skill was, still a little unsure of. But I don't think she's an antagonistic character. I don't think so, anyway. I think she just has a different outlook that ultimately ended up in being the way she handled it. Of course, to be fair, no one else really knows what actually happened on that day, except for Yu. And it's possible that Yu might not even fully understand what happened herself, and the trauma might be making her have a different recounting of events than what actually happened. But I assume most of that will be answered this episode. Otherwise, I don't quite know how it will be answered. I don't know if the Last Bullet game that will be coming out at the end of January, that we will be playing here on the channel probably, I don't know if that is... I don't know if that's going to continue on from our story, or if it's going to be a separate story. I'm not 100% certain. I think it's going to be more separate. I think it'll have anime characters in it, but not in the form of following the actual anime storyline. I think you're following a different storyline, if I remember correctly. But we'll see when we get to the point of having the game come out, which is still about a month away. But yeah, I assume we're going to get some answers, and hopefully we're going to have some good fights here, because so far the fighting... Like, here's the thing. This show has way higher quality production than I think anyone would have expected from it. Like, if you just looked at the premise of this show and why it's based off a, action figure set, you would never expect this level of quality and for Shaft to be producing it. So the fact that someone has connection in Shaft to get this done, absolutely incredible, and one of the best decisions I think they could have made for this project. Because it's seriously elevated this far beyond what I think anyone would have expected of it. How is it actually rated? I think it's still rated kind of poorly. It's a 59%. How is this a 59%? I genuinely don't understand how people are like that. I think they're just criticizing the premise rather than actually how well it's been pulled off, to be fair, but who knows? I don't know what to say anymore. I'll give my ratings at the end of the season as per usual. Anyway, let's get into this episode. As per usual, these are time-based format reactions. Bottom left of the screen, you'll see the time of the episode. I'll count down 3, 2, 1, play. Then on play, you start the episode, I start the episode, and we will be in sync. We'll watch this one on Funimation as per usual, since that's who's licensed it this season. We have the TBS logo, and then the Funimation logo, so about 12 seconds of logos to start with. I'll call them out as they go past, and you also use screen flash on my face or the mic to tell when the scene's transitioning. So, for the last time this season, let's get into this week's episode in 3, 2, 1, play. There's TBS. And Funimation. Cheers to that. Here we go. This is the huge. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. And that's why Yui's being affected. OP time anyway. For the last time this season. A lot of shows haven't been including OPs and stuff in their final episodes, but this one is. Love this OP. Love it so much. Alright, here we go. Okay. Okay. Yep, that's not gonna work. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. He's making our way there. Let me guess, Masuzu's gonna show up. Flashbacks anyway. Slowly growing. Oh boy. Oh damn. Oh shit. Hey, hey, hey. She didn't really have much choice. It was gonna happen. Not a dying slave, the dying slave. It may be lunatic transfer, but it's a more concentrated form, I guess. Jesus. What? Okay. Mm-hmm. Rare skills seem to be working. Is it back? Okay. I mean, true. Alfheim, do they have one to donate? Wait, what? Oh, I love the design of this. Huge. Yep. Poor Fumi. Nice. I love the idea of this 9-volt tactic. I love it. Yeah. Hmm. Quite possibly. Could be lapless, as they've hypothesized before. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's slowing it down and neutralizing it. It's music. I mean, yeah. She's not wrong, though. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh shit, Alpha, I'm getting involved. So that would be essentially 18 people. A lot. Holy shit, everyone's getting involved. Hmm. This is actually really cool. Bunch of characters. Everyone's involved. Oh, nice. All of them doing it. All the charms breaking, though. Oh, it just went straight through it. Oh, and infuses the blade. I love it. Oh, and you leave that as an outbreak there. Okay. Gotta get them feet. God damn. Jesus. School's taking one hell of a beating. But hey, we got rid of it. Wow. Sure, okay. I'm sure you don't. Jesus. Mm-hmm. True. uh, all the cats back there. We're only halfway through the episode. Don't over. Yeah, just slightly overloading that. Uh huh. Mm-hmm. Oh shit. Jesus. Mm-hmm. So we're going for one final assault on it. Okay. Well, okay, we're just doing it. How do we get down that? How do we get like 6,000 meters down below the surface? Okay. Hmm. Sure. Okay. Ah, okay. So we're gonna plunge that into the huge, and it will just go haywire. Hopefully, tear itself apart. Yeah, at minimum. It's a good question. Mm-hmm. So Lapras. Mm-hmm. Right. No shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's just a there's just a gap to the water. Okay. Naturally. Here we go. Mm. Here we go. Oh boy. Went all the way in. Was that like a hand there? Looked like a hand with nails writhing around almost. Okay, the water's back. That's a good sign? Potentially? Oh, nice. Why are we doing this now? Why are we doing this right now? Why do we have to have a little bit? God damn it. Why are they not showing her? Hmm. There we go. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I guess not then. Interesting. Hmm. Of course, Kylie would be the one. Yeah, well, for more than one reason, probably. And that's it. We're getting actual ED, or we're gonna have credits rolling over other footage. Holy sh! Okay, so I was right. It was a creature, and they did actually put that in the paper. Okay. Uh, okay, now I have more questions now about the huge. Oh, nice. you love it. Damn it, food me. Why are we going below the ocean now? Ah, the dying slave. Okay. Any way to end it. Still a little more though. The end. But dying slave lit up. Okay. Wow. Golf claps, everybody. That was good. What way to end? So yeah, that the huge right at the end there, in the whatever form that was. Where was it? Let me just get a picture of it. Where is it? There it is. Like, that's terrifying. So I was right that I could see like a hand with like nails or claws in this instance, maybe. See, that just raises more questions now about what the huge actually are. Oh, I have so many questions. I hope the game starts to go into a bit of this as well. Like, I hope there's a consistent narrative between this and the game that they can explore upon. Because I'm super curious about this huge now. It's like, why is it so, like, natural? Like, here's the thing. Like, the huge and stuff has come across as very mechanical, very machine-like. But this looks way more organic. So I have a lot of questions now about what that is. Like, why? What is this creature? Why is it like this? Why is it capable of using magic? How did it become this super nest thing? I have so many questions about it now. Holy shit. That's how you know you've done a good show, where you still want people to be interested in your property after the show is finished, and they're still curious about the world that you've got. Where is Assault Lily Last Bullets? Assault Lily Last Bullets. Characters from the anime as well as new characters, yes. Does it say anything about the story? So yeah, Lily, Yu, Kaede, Fumi, Ando, Mike, yeah, so... We've got our main 9. We've got 2 different academies as well. But I don't think we have any more information than that, really. Yeah, launch date confirmed for there. Command the League, girls who have superpowers with blah blah blah. Yes. I quite like the UI that they've shown, at least in these initial screenshots. Combat looks like fairly typical. Yeah, open for pre-registration. I don't know if an English version is ever on the way, really, though. That's what I'm curious about. I don't think it's popular enough to get an English version straight away. Which would be a shame, because it means a lot of the story stuff I might not be able to understand. I'm hoping that it's popular enough that at least there's going to be English translations of it available somewhere, on like a wiki or something. I'm hoping it's popular enough for that. I will be keeping an eye out. But I guess we'll see. I'm hoping the anime has given enough of a boost to it that now there's going to be a lot of people excited to see what the game can do, and they're excited about the world that we're in, and therefore there's going to be some translations. But I guess we'll see moving forward. I can, of course, translate some of the stories myself through like a very poor Google Translate thing, but I don't think that's ultimately going to work out too well. But I guess we'll see going forward. Like I said, end of the month we'll be playing that game for sure, because I kind of want to see what it's all about. So yeah, really good finale. I'm surprised they took out the main huge. That was a problem, but they had to get the final huge kill, the ultra huge, essentially, and whatever organic thing it actually ended up being, because I'm so curious about that. But good finale, good show, way better than it had any right to be. I think that's fair. Yeah, surprise of the season, I think. I don't think every other show has lived up to an expectation of mine. Like, I think Moriarty the Patriot was a big surprise to me. I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did, because that I was going to enjoy it, I knew that, but it captured me a lot more than I expected. Tonakawa was always going to be a hit with me, just because I love romance. This show, though, I could never have guessed it would be as good as it was. So, I think that's definitely surprise of the season. Closely followed up by, maybe closely followed by Akudama, I don't know. But Moriarty, Akudama, Noblesse, these kind of like get close to it. I'd say, like, not in terms of like actual overall quality, but how much they surprised me. Like Jujutsu Kaisen, I expected to be good, and it's definitely living up to that. But Assault Bouquet, I didn't expect much from, and it's just blown me away. So that's why I'm saying you'll see my actual ratings of it on the sometime next weekend will be when I do my ratings, because Noblesse is the final show to finish on the 31st here on the channel Thursday. So after that, I'll get into my review stuff. I'm going to be doing my preview for next season on Tuesday, for those who are sticking around to see what I'm doing next season. There's a bunch of stuff. Like, I've got my notebook here. I haven't even moved my notebook over today, which was a bit of a mistake. But yeah, I've got 27 shows, 28 technically. It's weird. I'll explain that when we get to it. But I've got them all written down on the schedule, and I'll go over exactly what I plan to do on Tuesday. I think I said, yes, Tuesday is when I'll plan to do that, so stay tuned for that. So thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode as per usual, as it helps grow the channel. As do your comments on what you thought of this final episode, well, as the show as a whole, now that it's wrapped up. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see other full 2020 shows that have now finished on the channel. We've got a bunch of playlists of completed shows for you to watch, as well as the rest of the, as well as the upcoming Winter 21 show, where I said on Tuesday I'll be going over them soon as well. So thank you for watching. Until next time, see you guys later.